Hey, hi there, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. I'd like to thank you for tuning into those energies and influences that are coming through for your weekly reading for October 20th to the 26th of 2019. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, this is a condensed general reading. Please only take the portions that resonate with you. Okay, Gemini, off camera, to save time, I've done a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. The Knight of Cups, Gemini, water energy, always represents the emotions and the feelings. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is someone that wants to give you a message. They want to tell you something. Could have to do with something that's emotional. This is being not surprised if you change your priorities and go with your emotions. It's keeping warmth for a person and showing love. It's happy emotions and pleasant surprises. Could be bringing a message about love or something that carries joy. They're dreamy, they're emotional, and they chase a dream. They're making advances and propositions, maybe asking you out on a date. This can represent your true love, or your Mr. or Mrs. Right, your knight on a white horse. They're at least a good friend, and they're honest, intelligent, and they're willing to come to your aid. This is a soul connection, someone that follows their heart and their dreams, and they share their vision with others. They're a spiritual seeker. They can be an artist. They're full of emotional intensity. They are full of conflicts inside. They love art and beauty, and they're always looking for ways to bring more into their life. Yet they can be emotionally unstable, quickly fluctuating from feeling high to low. They can be very loving and passionate, but their feelings can change quickly. This can also represent spiritual aspirations, a quest for truth, beauty, and love. This can also be an event. It would often stand for like a proposal of marriage, or a proposition in the field of art, even a rival in love. Strong passion, sincere emotion. It's following your heart, making amends, and even offering forgiveness. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. This can be a challenge, Gemini. The Three of Swords, air energy. This is a painful truth. Someone may have told you something you didn't want to hear, or you're telling someone else that. It can be a flash of understanding, a difficult realization. It can bring emotional pain. It can be a difficult loss. Maybe your hopes were higher than the results, and that brings sorrow and regret. This can be feeling isolated from something or someone you love and feeling the pain of separation. But suffering comes from holding on to the past. This is sometimes loss and sorrow, betrayal, a necessary sacrifice, a loss of trust due to betrayal. Sometimes it indicates losing your job. It could be the end of some sort of ailment through surgery, or letting go of some way of thinking that is no longer useful. It's not an easy loss, but the release will make room for further growth and maturity. Pain is a strong motivator to change, and it can be fixed, and then you grow. This can be a third party involved, depression and longing and separation through distance. There might be quarrels, upsets, divided opinions, sadness from being apart. It can be an emotional truth, having a flash of understanding. Your hurt feelings may be valid, and you're not overreacting. This is sorting out the affairs of the heart. It's an emotional rawness that must be allowed to run its course. It could be letting in the pain or reeling from hurtful remarks, cutting through to the heart of the matter with your mind. Someone may be overreacting. And now the Knight of Cups with the Three of Cups. This can be romantic possibilities. It can be invitations to baby showers or weddings or a ladies' night out. And you could be listening to music. And now your third card. This is how it affects you. This can be your attitude. This is good, Gemini. The Three of Cups. This is your second 3 in your layout, which represents calm. This is water energy. Celebrating, having a good time, partying. Partying with friends, could be celebrating an engagement or a wedding. It's a positive growth pattern, something that's been brought to completion. Now there's going to be healing and abundance and cooperation with others and shared experiences. You'll get to enjoy the moment. This can be a stronger commitment between two people, celebrating a birth or something that has emotional growth, what carries a feeling of happiness with it. You get to enjoy the moment, but there's still some more hard work to do ahead. This is only the beginning. You're going to feel sociable and joyful, feeling the delight, being playful, affectionate, warm. This is balanced emotions. Someone may even find a new love. This could be a happy reunion with someone you may have been apart for a while, and this would be a celebration around the happy occasion. It's a good omen regarding work, with a new job or promotion. So keep going. And now your fourth card. It's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The 8 of Swords, Gemini, air energy, your element. Feeling bound. These are mind force manacles. You're not seeing everything. There may be some limiting beliefs. Could be some possible accidental interference. It's a temporary durance with restrictions. It could be that you're being your own worst enemy because it's you that can change matters. It's a bad situation that is temporary. It's feeling trapped, maybe making excuses. You'll need to use courage to think in a new way and cast off bonds and obligations. And in this situation at hand, unless you change habitual behaviors, you'll not get any further. And if you dwell on wrong thoughts and ideas, it'll bind you from moving forward. You may be fearful of moving out of a situation that is binding, although the restrictions are self-imposed because of fear and indecision. A sign is going to come to show the way. There are problems to overcome and decisions to make, and you will not remain stuck. You're feeling like you're trapped with no way out, but there is a solution to every problem. This could be someone that dislikes their work, but does it anyway. And remember that real freedom comes from inside our own spirit. You're feeling bound by circumstances, but you're not really confined. You only think you are, and that thinking makes it so. Prisons of thoughts, doubts, resentments, judgments, obsessions, and projections. This is being frustrated, confined, stifled, hemmed in, blind to possibilities, held hostage by real or perceived limitations, feeling scared and doubtful, just not seeing clearly, or you could even be afraid to make the wrong decision. The Knight of Cups with the 8 of Swords, this is romantic feelings and being unable to act. And now your 5th card. It's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. Really good, Gemini, the Ace of Cups. This is the root of all water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a new beginning. It's the beginning of great love and joy and contentment and productiveness and fertility. Cups always represent this water energy that's love and happiness. It's a symbol of the unconscious mind, which represents the instincts, emotions, pleasure, the good life, fertility and beauty, and there's healing coming in. There could also be some form of good news coming, or something new could be developing in a relationship. Cups are connected with the water, the element governing all the feelings and emotions, so the Ace of Cups means the purest aspect of emotional energy. Love, marriage, motherhood, a new beginning, a new love or a one-on-one relationship of any kind. It could be birth of a child or an idea. It's a fertile time for creative growth, the consummation of something hoped for, the gift of life. So remember to pay attention to subtle signs of synchronicity. This is going with the flow and A spiritual experience with transformation and a start of a new life is in its highest potential, its opportunities and gifts offered by the element of water. It's being peaceful and grateful and benevolent, joyous, inspired. Could be giving or receiving love or blessings, being connected to Source, with healing and cleansing. Your Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups. This lends a positive spin and a very strong upsurge of passion. The Three of Swords with the Three of Cups. This is painful information that might drain the joy from something that you want to experience. The communication is key with your partner. The Three of Swords with the Eight of Swords. This could be arguments and speaking up for yourself. This Three of Swords with the Three of Cups, that could be the third person. Could cause you some problems. And the Three of Cups with the Eight of Swords, again, that's overthinking it. And you should celebrate more. This is passive success. And it's a mix of joy and confusion, emotional confusion. And now here's your advice from the Oracle deck. Ask Your Guides by Sonia, Choquette. Gemini, you've got restrictions. Card number 28 from your Joy Guides. Restrictions. Restriction has to do with assumptions, rigidity, limitations, and prejudice. Your Joy Guides are tapping in at your mind's door, hoping to open it and free you from the corner of any narrow or presumptuous thinking on your part may be unwittingly backing you into. If you fall into the trap of running on too many assumptions or operating on unexamined, preconceived notions, you quickly eliminate all your options, leading you to a damned if I do or damned if I don't cycle of frustration. That's the Eight of Swords there, the damned if I do or the damned if I don't cycle of frustration. Your Joy Guides playfully remind you to step back and notice where your stuck perceptions might be attracting such frustration. They remind you that you're not stuck, but your thinking may be. Stop your mental movie and take a commercial break. It's time for fresh look and a new viewpoint on all things. The best way to achieve this is to treat yourself to a heavy dose of humor and let it break through to your unbearable dilemma. Your Joy Guides' counsel is, as always, the situation may be critical, but not serious. Join them in reviewing the situation and laugh your way forward. Thanks, you guys, Gemini. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what's going around, it's coming around. So I'm sending you out love and light and blessings and a dose of joy. Thanks for watching.